A young man sits alone in his apartment late at night. His phone rings, the caller ID displaying his own name. He says hello, a voice on the other end sounding exactly like him. It is his future self telling him don't look out the window. The man freezes. Curiosity wins. He slowly walks toward the window. His future self saying, I'm serious. If you look. It's already too late. His hand reaches the curtain. He opens the curtain. Across the street, another version of himself is staring directly back at him. The duplicate slowly smiles. His phone buzzes with a new text message saying, you weren't supposed to see him. The light suddenly goes out. The apartment is completely dark. The only light comes from the phone screen. A new message appears, saying he's coming inside. The man responds whispering, who are you? The phone rings again. He answers immediately. His future self saying, lock the bedroom door, now. Heavy footsteps echo from the hallway outside his apartment. He runs to the bedroom and locks the door. The doorknob slowly begins to turn. Then comes 3 loud knocks. His future self saying, don't make a sound. The room falls silent. The footsteps stop. The man sighs with relief. Suddenly, his phone camera turns on by itself. He looks at the screen. Someone is standing directly behind him. He spins around. The room is empty. He looks back at the phone. The figure is still there, ... smiling. The screen glitches. The phone glitches. The mysterious figure disappears from the screen. A new message appears saying, he's no longer behind you. The man sighs in relief. Another message instantly appears saying, he's in front of you. The bedroom closet door slowly creaks open by itself. Inside is complete darkness. The phone rings. Future self saying, don't let him see your eyes. The man closes his eyes and backs away. A cold whisper echoes through the room. It's an unknown voice saying, too late. He opens his eyes. The closet is empty. Every mirror in the apartment suddenly cracks. In each broken mirror, the mysterious smiling figure appears. But when the man turns around, the apartment is empty. The phone vibrates one last time. A final message appears saying, you changed the future, but not enough. The screen fades to black. The apartment is silent. His phone rings again. The young man hesitates before answering. His future self saying, I'm not trying to scare you anymore. I'm trying to save you. The young man whispers, who are you? The room suddenly glitches. For a split second, the apartment transforms into a futuristic laboratory. The young man sees an older version of himself desperately trying to shut down a strange machine. The machine explodes with bright light. Future self saying, years from now, I broke time. The apartment returns. Different versions of the young man begin appearing for a second at a time. One is injured, one is crying, one is staring at the wall. They all suddenly disappear. Future self saying, every version of you that failed ... is trapped between timelines. A smiling figure slowly walks out of the shadows. The young man finally sees its face. It's him. The figure smiles wider. Future self saying, that isn't a monster. It is the version of you that stopped fighting. The evil version raises his phone. At the exact same moment, the young man's phone begins ringing. Both phones ring together. The evil version smiles. Evil self says, answer it. The phone continues ringing. The young man stares at it without moving. The smiling version of himself watches from across the room. Evil self says, answer it, and everything starts again. The phone keeps ringing. The future self speaks one last time through the phone's voicemail. Future self says, listen carefully. The call doesn't create the loop, you do. If you answer, you'll become him. The young man's hand trembles holding the phone. Instead of answering, he switches the phone off. Instantly, the apartment begins to shake. The smiling version screams as cracks of light spread across his body. One by one, the other versions of the young man disappear. The time loop begins collapsing. The apartment becomes quiet. The lights come back on. The phone is gone. The young man smiles with relief, believing it's finally over. He walks toward the front door and opens it. Outside, the world looks completely normal. Then another stranger walks past him. The stranger's phone rings. The caller ID reads, your future self. The stranger slowly answers, hello. The young man freezes.